If you tuned in to August 18th's Pokemon Direct, you'll know that they debuted new evolutions for a couple of previously single-stage Pokemon that are set to appear in the upcoming game Legends Arceus. This was a neat callback to the original Sinnoh games that did the same thing by buffing Pokemon like Tangela and Lickitung with new evolutions. The new evolutions introduced in the Direct were an evolution for Stantler, named Wordeer, and the topic of this video, an evolution for Basculin, called Basculin Legion. Basculin Legion is a dual water ghost type, with a length of 9 feet 10 inches and a weight of 242.5 pounds. Its interesting typing is explained by its method of evolution. According to Bulbapedia, Basculin Legion's evolution is achieved by Basculin being possessed by the deceased souls of other Basculin in its school who did not survive the harsh journey swimming upstream. That's pretty metal, and pretty sweet justice for Basculin, who had to suck so bad for so many generations. But there's one problem. Here's Basculin Legion, and here's Basculin. What's wrong with this picture? I'll leave them here for a moment so you can try and figure it out on your own. Okay, moment over. If your answer was Basculin has 2 forms and Basculin Legion is only representative of the red form, you'd be right on the money. Basculin was introduced in Generation 5 with 2 different forms, Blue Stripe and Red Stripe. On the surface, it seems like it's just a superficial dichotomy, but if you look closer... No, even closer. Closer... there it is. If you look at their abilities, you'll find that Red Stripe Basculin has Reckless, which powers up moves that have recoil damage, whereas Blue Stripe Basculin has Rockhead, which prevents the Pokemon from taking recoil damage altogether. This difference in ability can give us a little insight into the individual personalities of the 2 Basculin varieties. It seems that Red Basculin is more careless and hasty in its conduct, whereas Blue Basculin is probably more cautious and prudent. Taking this into account, it wouldn't really make sense for Blue Basculin to evolve into Basculin Legion. It makes sense for a bunch of reckless risk-taking Red Stripes to perish during the journey upstream. They probably push themselves too hard and succumb. But for the Blue Stripes, their ability makes them impervious to recoil damage, so it stands to reason that they are hardier than their brothers. This whole concept was brought to my attention in a post in the FakeMon subreddit by user Snowy_Mass. He proposed an alternate evolution for Blue Stripe Basculin, and even wrote up a Pokedex entry to accompany it. This evolution occurs when a careful Basculin covers themselves in sediment to protect from oncoming blows in order to survive the harsh journey upstream. They evolve more sturdy, solid armor, but it comes at the cost of their speed. Travelers in Hisui should not underestimate the large fish, as fights with them can be fierce and deadly. I thought this concept was awesome, so I reached out to OP to ask if I could make a video speculating about it and designing what I think such an evolution might look like. With OP's approval, let's move on to designing the alternative Blue Stripe Basculin evolution. In order to get the proportions right and to ensure that my design has a familial resemblance to Basculin Legion, I'm drawing over a flipped version of its official art. I changed some important elements though, like the eyes, which are one of the visual elements separating Blue Stripe Basculin from his brother. I'm referencing Aggron so I can give him some convincing metal plates. He also gets some fins and gills so he can breathe underwater. For the palette, I color pick from both Basculin and Basculin Legion. Here they are next to each other. At this point, I'm satisfied with the design, so here we have Basculade. Classified as the Silt Armor Pokemon, Basculade has a base stat total of 555, with its highest stat being Defense, and its lowest stats being Special Defense and Speed. Since we don't know Basculin Legion's stats yet, my stat monkey and I had to do some guesswork for Basculade's stat spread, but I'm pretty satisfied with what we came out with. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Let me know in the comments what you think of this design and concept, and how you do it differently. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like. If you want to support me and my content, I have a Patreon page where you can pledge as little as $3 Canadian per month and get some cool rewards like early access to my videos, HD downloads of my FakeMon and other art, and a free monthly doodle request. Have a good one.